At exactly 11:58 p.m., the rain started right on cue. Evan Cross stood across the street from Orem Vault, a 6-story glass fortress glowing like a crown jewel in the city's financial district. At 6'3", broad-shouldered, with a long blonde ponytail tied tight at the base of his neck, he looked more like a fighter than a thief. Tattoos wrapped his arms and disappeared under his collar maps. Dates, names, every one of them earned. He checked his watch once. Midnight meant shift change. Human nature never changes. Guards relax when they think nothing ever happens. Evan stepped forward. Inside, the first laser grid dropped silently as he rolled under it, rainwater still dripping from his jacket. The security cameras turned away from him, not broken, just politely distracted. 3 weeks earlier, Evan had slipped a firmware update into the building's system during a charity gala. Smiling in a suit, sipping champagne, memorizing everything. He moved like he'd already done this before. The vault room sat at the core of the building, guarded by steel, code, and ego. Evan knelt at the main lock and pressed his palm flat against it. The scanner read his heat, his pulse, because it thought he was the owner. Not stolen. Given. The lock clicked. Inside waited the Helios crown. A one-of-a-kind jewelry piece worth north of $80 million. Gold filigree, sunburst diamonds, history soaked in blood and auctions. It sat under a glass dome like it knew it was untouchable. Evan smiled faintly. He didn't grab it. Instead, he placed an identical crown beneath the dome, same weight, same temperature, same reflection. A perfect twin, crafted over 6 months by a jeweler who asked no questions and never learned Evan's name. Only then did Evan lift the real crown. The alarms never screamed. The guards never ran. By the time the system noticed the swap 4 minutes later, Evan was already gone. Blending into a midnight train heading east, morning news called it the perfect jewelry heist. Experts argued for weeks. No forced entry. No suspects. No mistakes.